Hello everybody and welcome to Football Manager Experiments, a YouTube channel dedicated to running Football Manager simulations and experiments. And here we are on Football Manager 20 with an experiment that I'm sure you've seen done before. And it is the £1 billion experiment, where we basically give one non-league team £1 billion and we see how high up the divisions they can go with that money at their disposal. And I've seen this challenge done with a variety of different levels of success. And I think one of the main reasons why it hasn't been more successful is because the team doesn't know how to spend that money properly. So I thought, why not go to the people in the UK that can spend money better than anybody else, the people of Essex. And that's right, we are going to run this challenge with Billericay Town of the Vanarama National League South and see how high up the English football leagues they can get when we put £1 billion into their bank account. So as you guys can see here, they've been in the English League 7 for a number of years, flirted with the Vanarama South back in 2012-2013 before finally securing promotion in 2017-2018. They had one season so far under their belt, a very respectable 8th placed finished. Jamie O'Hara, the former Spurs Wolves man, he is in charge, the current player manager at the beginning of this game. And what we've done is go into the club details and given them the most amount of money possible. That is £1 billion there. Currently a semi-professional team, transfer budget just £250,000. I am sure that is going to go up. Relatively healthy wage budget at £10,000 per week. And let's just click in and have a look at some of the other details as we begin this challenge. So reputation at 2,950, club attendance 887, minimum club attendance 489, and max 2,750. So not great numbers there. In terms of their facilities, their stadium, new lodge in relatively good condition, 5,000 capacity, 2,000 seating, potential room for expansion up to 10,000. Training facilities 5, youth 2, junior coaching 3, youth recruitment and corporate facilities 1 apiece. So now they've got plenty of money and no excuses not to upgrade some of those facilities for sure. And we can definitely expect them to be getting into the transfer market, I assume. Just to have a really quick look at the senior squad, as you can see at the start of the game here, there is really not too many people in the squad. Alan Julian, he used to play for a number of league teams, Gillingham and Stevenage in particular. Doug Loft as well. I know Gillingham, Colchester, Port Vale, Brighton, so a little bit of experience there in the midfield. Femi Akinwindi, the striker, I think he is their standout player. He came on a free transfer from Braintree, and let's just have a look at his CA of 76. Not bad at all for a player at this standard, so we'll have to wait and see what he can do. But they are going to need to get busy in the transfer market. I think Alfie Potter as well, he's been around some of the leagues too, if I'm not mistaken. Oxford, that's right, AFC Wimbledon there. So, not a bad squad at all. But as we say, what can £1 billion do for Billericay? So what we're going to do as part of this, the first part of this experiment, is move forward a couple of years, see how that money is being spent, see how Billericay have gotten on in the Vanarama South. Can they make it up to the Vanarama National? And then we will take things from there. So it's good news, guys. We are now in May of 2021. And as you can see here, Billericay Town were promoted last year up into the Vanarama National League after finishing 5th. They have stayed in the Vanarama National after an 18th placed finish. So that is very, very good news and an excellent start to this experiment here. So let's just click in and have a look at the results. These are the results from the latest year where they finished 18th in the National League. Didn't make it through to the FA Cup first round. FA Trophy third round defeat to Sutton. And a very mixed season. 18th place is decent, but nothing certainly to write home about here. But if we go back to last season and see how things went on, they actually made it through. Wow, what did they get up to? FA Cup second round. Excellent before being beaten, very well beaten by Barnet at home. Disappointing there that they could not make it into the third round. And then FA Trophy second round defeat away to Dover. But a pretty good league run saw them get into the playoffs. And then they did it the hard way, having to win 3 games on the bounce. Hemel Hempstead dispatched 2-1. Luke Hurst and Femi Akinwende with the goals there, before beating Dartford away 3-1. Luke Hurst with a couple of goals. And then finally Maidstone in the final, 3-1 again. Luke Hurst and Femi Akinwende, the winners there as they got promoted. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. So let's just firstly see how they're getting on from a finance perspective. So we gave them £1 billion. I think a good chunk of that actually goes on tax, if I'm not mistaken. But the current balance there of 783 million, still very, very healthy. That is a transfer budget for a non-league team of £219 million. That is a lot of money. And a wage budget of £78,000 per week. Very, very healthy indeed. In terms of the facilities, let's have a look. 5,000 still in terms of the stadium capacity. Training facilities, youth recruitment have been upgraded for sure. So we are seeing some small improvements here. Good to see that the board is spending money wisely. It would be great to get those numbers up even higher. That is really building for the long-term success of Billericay Town here. And then in terms of the general reputation has increased over to 3,000. Club attendance 1,033. Minimum 489 and 277. So small increases there, which is no surprise given the promotion. So let's have a look at the transfer history, see if any of that money is being spent on players. We'll go back first here. So in the first year, lots of players coming in for free, including Luke Hurst, who is still at Billericay. Good to see. He came in for free. And look at those performances. Very, very good indeed. He was obviously crucial in those playoff wins that we just saw. But 15 goals in his first year in the South, 14 in the National. Average ratings not great, but good enough. And the goals all so important at that level. No one going out. And then this year, finally broke out that checkbook and bought someone in, Brendan Kiernan from Harrogate, for 3.6k. Have a look here. He was 43 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6.64. Not great, but only a little bit of the money. And then obviously lots of free transfers as usual. Alan Julian, the only player departing Billericay Town, going to Warren Point there. So in terms of the squad, let's just have a look and see any standout players from this season. Luke Hurst in the last 5 games. Sorry, let's filter it by average rating. Femi Akinwende, he is, as we mentioned at the beginning, he's been key there. 17 goals, 9 assists, 7.25 last year in the South. That is phenomenal. And then 12 goals, 5 assists, 6.94. Very good indeed, especially for a team finishing in 18th place. Anis Miti here. Very respectable indeed. Nothing to write home about there. They are really the key players. And let's just have a look quickly at the contract information, see if anyone's on crazy money at this moment in time for non-league. So 2,400 per week. Oren Jackson, he's the highest earner. He came in on a free last year, did pretty well in the South, but struggled in the National. So, that's probably above asking, shall we say, in terms of wages for players at this level. But when you've got 700 and something million in the bank account, you can pretty much do as you please. Let's also just have a look as well, staff, see if Jamie O'Hara is still in charge there. I don't think any of the staff have changed significantly. We didn't really click in. We're not too fussed about the staff, but Jamie O'Hara there himself as player manager. Let's actually just have a look at his career stats. He did play 20 times last year in the South, 20 appearances, 6 starts, 14 subs, 1 goal, 1 assist, and he's only played 1 time so far, coming on as a substitute in the league and having a bit of a shocker, really, a 6.1 rating there. So I don't think Jamie O'Hara will be playing himself too much more. Maybe he's already eyeing up that gig on Talk Sport. So here we are. Let's just have a look at Corey Addy. He's listed here as the key player. He's a goalkeeper. Came in. Yeah, he's done pretty well, actually. Decent ratings. Not too many clean sheets and conceding 61 goals, but he wasn't ever present this latest season in the Vanarama National. So good to see that they've got a good man behind the sticks. Sam Greenwood, the hot prospect here. He was brought in from Concord on a free, 18 games, 2 assists. Let's just have a look at his profile as well. CA of 63 at the moment. Let's click in and just have a look if he's got any decent potential ability. 85, so a little bit of room for improvement, but he certainly isn't Mason Greenwood, that is for sure. So great start here, guys. That is really good to see. Always tough to get out of the divisions to begin with. So to win it in the playoffs, very, very good indeed. And the key now, can Billericay Town establish themselves in the Vanarama National and get out of that division? As we all know, very, very tough division to get out of. Only 2 teams going up. One team automatically and then the other team going through the playoff system. So this was a league table. Billericay finishing 55 points, 15 wins, 10 draws, 21 defeats, minus 12 goal difference. Comfortably ahead of Kings Lynn in that last relegation spot there. So really the key now, can they build, can they kick on and get themselves up into the Football League? So thanks for watching, guys. That will end it for part 1. We'll be back and we're going to move forward 5 years, I think, through to May 2026 and kick things off there for part 2. As ever, thanks so much for watching. Take care and we'll see you very, very shortly. Thanks all. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching this episode of Football Manager Experiments. If you liked the video, please do hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any uploads. If you have any suggestions for future videos or comments on this video, please do let me know in the comments section below. And please do follow me on my socials, which are on the screen right now. Thanks everybody and see you in the next video.